record in here the best I can. You will see my clothes are hanging up, trying to dry behind me. I did tons of laundry yesterday. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. This is my weight loss journey using keto. I've gone up and down, but I did lose 212 pounds, and I'm working to get my butt back there. Got C word twice, and messed me up both times, and the last time was a nightmare. A nightmare of messing up my body, and I am still, that was January 7th, and I am still, today, March 28th, fighting to fix my inside inflammation and everything so my weight can come back off that went on, right? You hear a lot of people lose a bunch of weight when they get the C word, but there is a handful of us who has metabolic syndrome, like polycystic ovary syndrome, Hashimoto, and some other things, that finding out that's not just me. There's a lot of us out there that has actually gained a bunch of weight from it because it's messed those little autoimmune diseases we have up and causing a lot of issues. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it very hard. So that being said, it is 10 o'clock in the morning. I am having my first collagen coffee of the day. I just finished watching Wendy's video about April's challenge, and I get comments on my videos, and I've gotten some private messages asking if I'm going to do the challenge. And like I was saying, is I don't know what the challenge is, so I can't say yes or no. But I do know what it is now. So by now, most of y'all probably already watched her video. If you haven't, go check it out because it will explain it better, because there are two challenges to choose from. Am I going to do either challenge? Well, both will be amazing probably for weight loss for almost anyone except me. Now, that being said, I'm doing a lot of the challenge. I am just changing it to fit me for two things. One, because of my stomach issues, and two, I know myself. I know myself that I can't go over there and say that I'm going to do the Keto Chow Challenge with eggs, right? Like I'll add eggs for some protein. Ground beef has not been good on my stomach. Every time I eat it, I end up getting really sick to my stomach. Now, I am going to try, before I say I'm not doing it at all, I am going to try it for about a week and try to do, if I can find, my expensive hamburger meat that I was doing, and see how that works. Right now, I have no food other than keto chow in this house. I have nothing other than keto chow and butter and, you know, canned stuff. But the canned stuff isn't working for me. My weight is not going down at all. So, yeah, weight in this morning at 191 still. It's not budging. It's not moving. I'm eating enough to maintain my weight. So, and like I said, if all the inflammation in my body can totally stop me from losing weight. So if I can find the expensive hamburger, it's New York strip hamburger meat, then I will try it for a week and see if I can do it. One of the things is I get bored eating the same thing every day. Like I did the chicken for 5, 6, 7 days, and I got bored. Now it tasted so yummy, I did start liking it. Also, I don't know if I can live without cheese for a month. I'm not even gonna lie. Don't know if I can do a whole month without cheese. Like, I won't even like my hamburger if I don't have cheese in it. I only need 2 ounces of cheese a day, but I can't eat meat without cheese unless it's chicken. So, but I'm gonna try, but I don't know how well I'm gonna like it. Not even gonna lie. I am a cheese girl. Also, collagen needs to be unflavored. That's not happening for 2 reasons. One, I won't have anything to drink because I will not drink my coffee or nothing with unflavored. I don't like the taste of coffee plain. And I don't have unflavored, and I am not spending money right now. So, because collagen's kind of expensive, it's like I go through 2 containers a month, so that's $70 I would have to go spend to find unflavored, because I can only do the perfect keto. So that part I'm not doing either. So basically, I'm not doing their challenge, but I am taking a lot of their challenge and their advice to fit me. Because like Wendy always says, you need to do things that fit you, right? So I will still be having at least one, maybe I'll break it down to one, collagen coffee a day, all right? I will only be doing probably one keto challenge. We'll see. We'll see how it works. I'm going to try. All I can do is tell you I can try. I can't promise I will do it. All I can say is I will try it for a week, and if I can handle it, I'll move on to the next. That's all I can promise, right? Because I can turn the keto chow into pancakes, and I am willing to eat those pancakes without any kind of syrup. I can just eat eggs and be happy. If I can find the steak that wasn't making me sick, then I could do steak and eggs. Same with the hamburger meat. So what I'm telling you is I'm going to give it a shot, but I'm worried because when I was doing the BBBE challenge, I was gaining weight. I will definitely do the 2 days a week with the 500 calories because that is very low calorie, very low calorie keto. And I have 2 years ago, you can go look at my videos where I did it and lost tons of weight during the summer. So we'll definitely be incorporating those, incorporating the fasting, incorporating, just staying in a small food group, okay? I'm not going to buy cheese. I got to buy eggs. I'll buy some beef. But there is a chance that the beef won't settle in my stomach. If that happens, I'm going to switch the protein to boneless, skinless chicken breast for me. And like I said, I will still be using my flavor coffees. Like, not the flavor, but the actual collagen. But I will try to go down to 1 a day. Because this is just about weight loss and not making us, and what works for you with your budget. But I like everything she said. So, the egg fast I always did with cheese, though. So, it's going to be a little weird doing it without cheese. But I can totally do the scrambled eggs with some butter and some Himalayan salt. Maybe I'm not giving myself credit. Other than the collagen thing, maybe I can do it with no problem. Like, all I have to do is, you know, find the steak I can have, find the beef I can have. Also, I gotta check the budget. That's one reason why I might go to chicken. Because I can't do 90-10. I can't do cheap meats at all. It has to be ground sirloin. It hasn't even been bothering my stomach, but New York strip normally doesn't. So, I guess that's my goal the next 2 days is to go find this stuff, see how much it's going to cost. At the worst, I can try my best to hold strong and just do the eggs, butter, and keto chow. I can live without heavy cream as long as I don't drink any of my protein drinks. So, I know, it's going to be hard. I bought me a bunch of protein drinks for the next month because I was going to do that for the month of April, do a lot of liquid. So, I guess what I'm saying here, after rambling for the last 9 minutes trying to decide, I will give it a 100% shot the first week. As long as I am not feeling sick, as long as I am not having anxiety or horrible cravings, because sometimes that's what doing diets that restrict my list so much, I start craving. Like on the 4th day of doing the chicken, canning the chicken, I started craving sweets. I didn't give in, and day 5, I was fine. No more craving, no more nothing. As long as those things don't happen, because I don't want to live anxiety. I know I should take anxiety off, but my anxiety is, will that food make me sick? Will I be bored? Is that going to be enough? Like, these are silly things in my head. And I do so well with chicken. So that's what I'm going to tell you right now. If I can do it, I'm going to do it and stick the whole month through. And then May, I'm probably going to go back to fish and chicken for a while. Unless I lose tons of weight, right? Because getting this weight off is the most important thing to me because I'll feel better. But at the same time, sometimes beef does not make me feel better. So I'm only going to buy like 4 days of beef or 3 days of beef and see what happens, because I am leaning towards the keto chow one. I've just never had 3 keto chows in a day. Did she say 3? I think she said 3. I'm going to have to look this up. Hold on. I'm pretty sure. Let me go to Facebook. I'm sure it's on there by now. I'm scared that's too many carbs in one day. Like, I'm not even going to lie. I'm scared that would be too many carbs in a day if I did 3 keto chows. I've never done 3 before. I've done 2 before in a day. At least I don't think I've ever done 3. I don't know. When I've done so many different things in the past, I just don't remember. I know I did 3 days of keto chow, and I don't remember if I did 3 each day or just 2. Okay, hold on. I'm going to the groups. I'm looking for Miss Wendy's group. Right here. Okay, I'm in the group. There it is. All right, let's click on this bad boy. 3 keto chow shakes per day. Wendy, if you see this, would it be cheating if I did one with eggs and fried it up like pancake? Do like an ice cream one, because I don't do my shakes. I don't like texture shakes. I mean, it'll still be, you know, in the rules, because I'll be picking eggs for the extra protein and for my fat instead of the butter. And the same, I'm assuming the ice cream would be fine. I would only be able to do 1 ice cream a day because my stupid ice cream maker wouldn't freeze back in time. But I'm thinking I only eat twice a day anyways. So would it be breaking the rules to turn it into a pancake? Because all I do is stick eggs in it. No sugars. I don't stick sugars in it. And I won't use any syrups. Just like fry it up in the stove with some eggs. Because I could also do some ground beef and my savory chicken one as powder and some butter and stuff, and add a tiny bit of water to turn it like into a ground beef gravy thing. Like, I'm assuming that one's allowed. I don't know. Is the pancake thing allowed? I'm assuming it is. I'm assuming it makes sense. That would be allowed. But I'm going to try my best. I mean, it says you're giving us permission to have sucralose, monk fruit, and stevia. So I guess that means I could have syrup? Or does that mean I can't have syrup? I don't know. I know. I'm asking a million questions on this challenge just because I'm worried about myself. I really want to do it. And when I do challenges, either I get sick. It's normally that I get sick with my stupid stomach issues, and then I haven't been able to finish the challenge. People get upset that I even started it, and they get mad at me, but it's not my fault. I have stomach issues. So at least on this one, I can handle keto chow. So if I can't handle the beef part, I can handle keto chow. I can handle eggs. If it doesn't seem satisfying to me, I might have to throw in chicken in the place of, and I can't do dark meat chicken, it'll make me sick. Maybe I could do ground turkey in the place of the beef. I'm assuming we're doing it this way because it's got the fat, the protein, like the perfect thing. So I just got to figure out. Cross y'all's fingers, I can find my New York strip that I can have in my sirloin. I do prefer my New York strip. I can't find the steaks ever at the place I go, but if I can find at least the ground beef of sirloin, not sirloin, but New York, That's the only problem. I have a stupid stomach and I feel left out so much, not by your challenges. I feel left out in life because I can't even go out and order a hamburger anywhere without the bun and ketchup and stuff because it'll make me sick. It has either gluten in it, because most hamburger meat does have gluten unless you get really high up here like New York strips and stuff. All the rest has gluten and I can't have it. Because between the actual crappiness of the beef and the gluten in it, I'm on the floor crying like a 2-year-old at a toilet. So yeah, but I want to do the challenge. I mean, they look amazing. Y'all should go look on her Facebook. If you haven't joined, what have you been up to? It's It On Keto channel. I'm pretty sure everyone who watches me watches them. And she gives you 2 challenges: Keto Challenge and the beef, egg, and butter challenge. And I get why she's not using cheese for them, because it causes congestion. The weirdest thing's been happening. I have no congestion for a couple of days, and then I realize, oh, you didn't take your Claritin, because I'm supposed to take it twice a day. And so I go in there and take it, and then I wake up the next morning with congestion after I took the Claritin. I don't know if I've become allergic to my own Claritin. Like, it's so weird. I'm becoming stopped up every time I actually take Claritin. That happened to my daughter with Zyrtec. She can't have Zyrtec at all. She's allergic to it now, and I'm allergic to Benadryl. Let's see. I wish I could find a black coffee I like drinking. Oh, Mom's calling. I was debating on completely deleting that was my mom. Deleting the video and starting over from scratch. So you wouldn't have to see how my mind thinks, how I go into it saying, it's probably too restricted, I can't do it, or it's going to hurt my stomach. And then I'm sitting here reading and thinking, and then I'm like, well, yeah, I could try. And then I'm like, I should be able to do this. I have to have better willpower. Like, I literally was just going to delete it. But I've decided that all the wishy-washy and all the way I'm thinking and talking, why not show you? So this is the anxiety at work. This is part of my anxiety in ADHD, live in action, where my brain is all over the place. Okay, it's really hard to pull it together and be like, focus. And yes, there's beef, but you should be able to find the beef you need, and don't overthink it. I used to be like, okay, just eggs and butter for a whole entire month. Let's go for it. I think it's because Dino lives here and he eats tons of other food, and I smell it all day long and see it all day long. It makes it harder. I think that's my biggest problem. I am sitting there hungry even when I'm not hungry because I'm smelling his food. And he shows me. And he comes by me and goes, ooh, yum, yum, yum. He says he shouldn't have to act differently just because I have a problem. And he's not saying it meanly. And I guess he's right. It's not fair to him just because my body won't let me eat carbs, but my brain wants to eat carbs and loves it. And when I see it, I get irritable that I can't eat it. And if I eat it, my weight's just going to go up. There's nothing I can do about it. It doesn't matter if I stay in 1,100 calories or less. It doesn't matter about that at all. It's all about carbs and blood sugar for me. With polycystic ovary, there's no way around that for me. So, it is what it is, and I just have to fight the temptations all the time. And I do, all day long. And I think I can handle this. I'm telling myself I can handle this, but I'm only guaranteeing a week so I don't get people mad. And if I can do the week, then we'll do 2 weeks, and then so on. But everyone comes at me, well, why'd you start it in the first place? Well, the other times I got sick. So, I am going to try my best. I've been watching some YouTubers that I haven't seen in a while. I'm not going to name their names. But there are like 4 YouTubers I haven't watched in months. I mean, since probably October. and they don't even do keto anymore. Like, there's a lot. And I'm glad that for them that they don't have a condition where, and they can just go back and just do calories in, calories out, and work out at the gym and be healthy and not gain a bunch of weight. I'm really glad for them. But for me, it is a medical issue. So keto is for life for me. It might be different stages of keto, not so hardcore steroid keto, but the low carb keto lifestyle is for life. 10 years down the road, you won't come to my channel seeing me ever say that I eat carbs on a daily basis because my body won't let me. I'm hoping my body will let me go more into the net carb range when I lose my weight, but I'm not too sure about that one. Every time I do net carbs, it's when I gain weight again, and not just a little. So that being said, I have a bunch of errands to do today, so I gotta get going, and I will show you what I eat, which I have no clue what it's gonna be because I was doing keto chow day today, but after I realized I'm gonna be doing that for the whole month of April probably, probably not doing that today. So, wish me luck on finding those groceries I need for the 1st of April. Okay, like I said, I'm going to try my best to follow the plan. Other than I will still be having at least 1 scoop of my flavor collagen a day, which I think is fine because Circuloid, if you buy flavored Circuloid, like, the collagen is healthier. I will stick to my salted caramel one though. It is the one that I seem to... my sugar actually drops using that one instead of the cinnamon one, which I absolutely love, but sometimes I wonder if it does stall me a little. But the salted caramel I use to lose most of my weight, right? So that being said, I just thought of something. I'm going to warn you right now that there will be one day this month that I do not do the challenge because it is Easter. And I don't know how many more Easters I will have with my family. My dad's been really sick lately, and we do a prime rib roast. Kind of like, it's not really a roast, you know, it's prime rib, big giant. We do the ribeye prime rib, something like that. Anyways, I grill it up, it's a big chunk, smoke it up for Easter, which is on the challenge. But I will be making, and I only have a few bites of it, but I will be making one of the cakes, probably the lemon one. I will be making, unless my mom really wants the pumpkin one, I'll ask because she's the one going to be eating it. And I'll be doing some other things like that are keto because I've decided even during weight loss challenges, I will do keto foods that I like on holidays. Like for the rest until my weight's all gone, I'm not going off keto. I'm not going to eat lima beans like I always do for Easter. I'm not going to eat a ham because that makes me gain weight for Easter, so we're skipping that. We're doing fish and, like I said, the prime ribeye thing, and then maybe like cheesy cauliflower. I don't know. I will make lima beans for my daughter. I will make greens, and I only eat a spoonful, like a very small amount. I do not eat a lot of vegetables because we all know my stomach doesn't like them. So I will just be eating a very small amount. So, warning everyone now, my goal is to do the challenge with a twist, like using at least 1 scoop of my flavor collagen and probably doing keto chow twice a day and adding eggs and steak to it, right? I can do this. I have faith in myself. I really was doubting myself this morning, but after being out and really thinking I'm gonna have more faith in myself, to be honest. I really fell in love with those the canned chicken and cheese, but I don't see my weight dropping. So I might have some of that today and tomorrow, and then none at all, of course, because I have to say goodbye to my dairy. After throwing all my food away, this might be a good thing, because now I'm not going to be buying heavy cream, I'm not going to be buying cheese. All I'll be buying is beef and eggs, because I already own all my keto chow. And maybe Kerrygold butter, because I'm probably going to run out. And I pray this works for me. I really want the weight back off. I really want to feel better. So this is what we're working with. And I won't touch the protein drinks. I'll just have them in the next 3 days and stay away from them for the month of April. But on Easter, I may have a little vegetable. May. If I am feeling amazing, I'm not going to go eat any cauliflower that won't make me feel amazing in the cheese. I will just stay away from it and be a good girl. No sour cream on that day, nothing. I could just, I will try my best. It is not a promise, but I will try my best that day to stay on plan, but fish will be included. And then if I don't, as long as it's keto, under 20 total carbs, I am not going to guilt myself at all. Not even a tiny bit. Because guilting myself is what's got me in a little bit of trouble, because of the whole anxiety, and that messes up your adrenal glands, especially if you have an issue with it, and then it causes your cortisol to rise, and so on and so on. And yeah. And I am calmer with these set of kittens because they have a mommy to take care of them. She's really weird. She'll be laying in the box by herself. She has a separate box that she likes to go lay in. It's a box I'm going to be moving the kittens once they start moving. That's where they were supposed to go, but she wanted them in that little sleeper thing, which is keeping them warmer, thank goodness, because it was cold last night. So she'll be in there laying by herself, stretched out. I walk in, and she jumps as fast as she can to the kittens and starts crying and starts trying to get them on her nipples. And as they cry more, she cries out more and looks at me and takes her paw and grabs my hand and pushes my hand towards the kittens like she wants me to help them find their nipples. And I do, and then she comes down and they're all quiet and everyone's happy and she's purring and I'm petting her on her forehead. Dino comes in, he sits and plays with the kittens and gets to hold them, and she doesn't even jump out of the box at all. Maybe because she knows he ain't gonna help her put them where they belong. I don't know. Or maybe she wants to show her mommy she's doing a good job, because I don't take them out of there. I don't hold them. I don't take them out. One, I don't want to get too attached, and I know I'm going to. And two, I think they should just stay with her. He pulls them out, holds them, talks to them. I'm like, they're too little, don't touch them. So, and yeah, they're adorable. We're still in the big giant mansion with a guest house and a cat area to go in and out of the guest house so that I could own them all, because they're so cute. But yeah, three tips up too much of my space as it is. And Sharky's doing way better. We took the collar off today. Dino stayed home with him because he thought he was going to be licking it like crazy and going insane, and he have to stop him. He's just sleeping. He never licked it once. Just sleeping. He cleaned himself off everywhere but that area. And I definitely got to go out and look for some food. But yeah, I can do this. I can totally do this. I keep telling myself that. I just get a little worried because when I was sick, I was doing a lot of keto, like 1 thing a day or 2 things a day of keto chow. Like I was making the keto chow cookies that had, 2 tablespoons of butter and an egg in it. Sometimes a 1/4 cup of butter and an egg in it. And I was just eating that. And I gained a lot of weight. So I'm getting a little nervous if I will gain weight from it. But maybe it was because, I was adding the monk fruit and stuff in it, and I won't be doing that at all in this challenge. Maybe a sprinkle with the cinnamon, but I will not be doing the whole couple of tablespoons or any of that in this challenge at all. I just want the weight off. I'm willing to try anything to get my weight to budge. It is stuck in the 190s. I can't get it to move at all. I think we start back at the gym tomorrow, so hopefully that will help, or at least start building some muscle, even if the weight doesn't fall off. I just do not like how I feel. I feel very sluggish, very tired, I'm dragging around extra weight, right? 30 something pounds extra than I was a year ago. I don't feel as healthy as I did a year ago. So I gotta work on that. I mean, I'm working on it the best I can. I don't know what else to do. So other than this challenge and throwing those 2 500 calorie days in there, but yeah, might do 3. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. It's all about how I feel. If I feel like garbage or like I'm tanking, then I just do 2 of the 500 calorie days. And I also don't want to lose any of my hair. Is one reason I'm not willing to give up my collagen, because my hair is finally thick again and long again and extremely healthy. And I've done collagen religiously since my hair came out. Like when it fell and broke to pieces, I have not missed any of my magnesium really. All my collagen's being taken. I am being very strict on my proteins. Like, I want to make sure my hair never breaks again. So that being said, I'm going to keep on driving home. Okay, so I went to Food Lion, got really disappointed because there's no New York strip burgers like I like, and the New York strip steaks are way too expensive. So I was a little upset and went to leave and just happened to look at the porterhouses. I know the porterhouses have a lot more fat. However, they're extremely thin porterhouses. They want to sell for $5.99. So I'm going to try them and see if my stomach can handle them or not. So, yes, I'm excited that I got that. Jeez Louise, I don't know when this stopped recording. Hold on, let me go find out. I never recorded anything just then. What I was saying is my mom came up, so I just stopped recording because she wanted to talk to me. Oh my gosh, I said so much. Let me see if I can remember what I said. Give me a second. Okay, so let's try to go over and remember what I was trying to tell y'all. It was long, really long. All right, might be a little shady here. So I'm going to try these porterhouses because they want to sell. Like I said, we're going to grill them up. If they work, that means I can grill them in advance and eat them multiple days, right? Like meal prepping. I got eggs from Littles. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's like Lide. Everyone seems to pronounce it differently around here, including Google and Alexa. They can't agree on the pronunciation. So, hold on. Let's try this again. As I was saying, I got some free-range egg, brown ones, organic, from Littles, and I'm hoping they will work for me. We will see. I did buy 2 small cartons, normal size, I guess. And I'm hoping because they are right down from the gym, and the meat market is across the street from the gym. After having the fridge spoil everything I own, I can never go through that again. I just can't afford that. That's just not happening again. So my plan is to go to the gym on Monday, get me my eggs or whatever I need then, and we'll probably go to the gym on Tuesday, maybe, but Wednesday for sure, and I get my beef and all that, and more eggs if I need it. Every time I go to the gym, I'm going to stop in there and grab what I need. Same for my mom. I'm going to do the same because they are throwing tons of food away. My dad was eating tons and tons of salad. We just threw away 3 garbage bags of salad stuff. Filled. Like, seriously. Because he got sick and he wasn't eating it, and we know I don't eat it. My daughter no one eats it. Just my dad. So, it all got trashed. And meat has to be frozen all the time because it's about to expire or it goes to the animals. And so we're not playing that game anymore. This gives me great excuse to go to the gym. And because of gas prices, I knock it all out at the same time. I have to pass it to go to the gym back and forth. It's across the street, literally. So I'm just going to start doing this because the amount of food that gets wasted and thrown away is ridiculous. No more. So this month, you might think it would be expensive. For me, it's not, because I already have all the keto chow and I need to start going through it. It's a great opportunity to force myself to start using some of it, especially the savory chicken, because I have a lot of it. So the only things I will need to buy is maybe a pack or two of Kerrygold butter later, eggs each week when I need them, and beef. That's it. Some beef. So my bill, I'm thinking for my groceries this month is going to be very minimum. So we will see. I'm going to start adding it up come the 1st, because I will just like to know how much I spend on this challenge, because like I said, I have stockpile of keto chow, so I'm not counting it. I'm not counting the things I already own. I'm basically counting having to have the eggs, the beef, and then if I need more butter. If not, I am not counting it because I would already owned it. I just want to see how much money I end up saving for the month using stuff I already have. Like, I already saved tons of money using canned chicken for a week. So how much more can I save for the whole month of April, right? And lower some of my stock. I had the huge stock of keto chow because I was scared the world was going to end and I was going to need some food. And then some are just for baking in my, or making pancakes, but there's some flavors I want to try. And I have, one pack of these flavors that I still got to try them. I got to buy another mint one. All right, if people are sending me stuff on Amazon because it says they are, I am never receiving anything. I'm about to go on Amazon and make sure somehow my address didn't get changed or something, because it is so weird. There are so many things I've taken off the list because it says someone's bought it for me, but it never ever shows up. But it never changes. It always says I have one of this item, and I don't because I never received them. I don't get what's going on with Amazon. So I'm going to go check. I don't know if it's people put it in a shopping cart and then change their mind and it still counts. I didn't think that would count and take it off my list or add it to my list. Like say, oh, you already have one of it. So I don't know what's going on with them. I'm going to go check right now and I will show you what I eat. I think I'm about to make a protein drink. We'll see. So basically you've already seen me make it this way. But I'm going to go ahead and record it. So every day I play with it a little more, change it up a tiny bit more. We're going to use my machine to make a nice paste after yesterday's fail with my machine. Well, it wasn't machine's fault. It was the pancake syrup's fault. Yep, that's why I blame. Okay, so I put 2 eggs in. Now I'm going to weigh out. I'm not even going to move the scale right now. I have a lot to do today, so I wanted to record so I could talk. I'm going to put 2 ounces of cheese in it because my butt has to get rid of all my cheese before the 1st. Good grief, 2 ounces of cheese seems like a lot to me. All right, 2 ounces of cheese. That's a lot. Okay, I got a can of my chicken I'll be throwing in there. I drained it. I'm going to throw my 1 pack or 1 scoop of keto chow savory chicken. I have a beef one, but I'm saving that for my beef, and I've never tried it, so keep always putting it where it's not supposed to go. It's not supposed to go in that hole. Yes. I swear, one day I'll learn how to use this right. And I have nothing I can poke it through with. Oh, that was not smart. I tried blowing it out. Not smart. Okay. In goes my chicken. Now I'm going to use a little bit of this chicken salt. Just a little. There we go. Now I have to move it over to the side to blend it, so I'll be right back. So this is the texture we are working with. Let me get my gloves. I almost went in there and ate me a Quest peanut butter cup because I knew for 30 days I will not be having them. Because now that there are some strict rules, I'm starting to already crave some stuff. But it's a mental. It's not a real craving. It's just a mental breakdown. And no, I did not have the Quest peanut butter cups because I am on a weight loss journey. And when I eat those, my weight goes slower. I really like the texture. I gotta be careful. Those blades are sharp. Really like the textures like this. Can't seem to get the blades to pull out. Just putting it straight on the cheese. Can I get the blade to come out without cutting myself? Yes. That off to the side. Add more to it. Get that on the cheese. Anyone watch the Oscars? I didn't, but it's on repeat what happened. Whose side are you on is what my daughter asked me when I walked in. Whose side am I on? Well, I'll tell you the truth. I absolutely adore Will Smith. And no, he should not have punched him. Chris Rock is a comedian. I don't know if he knew about her condition or not, or just thought she cut her hair. It was definitely a comedic joke with no problem. But I don't like her. Don't like her at all. Even Will thought it was funny, was laughing and everything until she threw a little fit. And there are some clips that actually show. And then he went up there and, you know, got all angry and... No. She don't get to be... Her honor does not get to be, like, taken up for after what she did to him, in my opinion. Because she doesn't want him to be mad at what she did to him. So, I don't like her. I love Will. I think Chris is funny. So, I'm on both of their sides. Just not hers. Not hers at all. But that being said, did anyone see it? Because it's been on TikTok like over and over and over again. And it doesn't really matter which side you're on. My daughter made me pick a side. And that's the side I'm on. The boys, not hers. So, she's a little manipulating. And that being said, time to fry these bad boys up. I will be adding 1 tablespoon of Kerrygold butter once the cheese starts browning. I just think it works better if I wait. And right now it does have sprayed virgin olive oil in there. And these are my new favorite things. So you will probably see me eat this every day until the challenge starts. And it starts on the 1st, so only a couple more days. Okay, so this is what they look like. I should have cooked it at a lower temperature so the inside would have cooked a little longer. I never know for sure. I got 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise, some mustard, and a little pack of sweet and low. All blended for my dip. Alright, so I'm extremely sick to my stomach. I don't know if that was too much food at once, or too much cheese, or I can't handle the eggs. I am very nauseous, and I keep having to run to the bathroom. And I'm having trouble breathing because of heartburn. I can feel it going crazy. So something did not settle right. And I haven't been eating the whole thing at once. I've been separating it into 2 meals. But I was really hungry, so I ended up eating the whole thing. So it might just be too much. Plus, I didn't have coffee today. I made a coffee this morning with my French roast from Starbucks, which used to be my favorite, but I haven't had it in 6 months. Disgusting. I hated it. It was so bitter, burned, bitter. Like, I love Starbucks normally, but ever since the C word, I don't like things. Now I see when Wendy and Harry are saying it tastes like a burn, bitterness coffee, and I didn't understand. And I just had it for the first time since getting the C word, and it is horrifying. So I have a horrible migraine, like, headache going on for no caffeine, a caffeine headache. So I'm trying to drink my other coffee, but it's the last one I have, of the one I like, until my ones come in the mail. So I don't want to lay down and take a nap. Dino says I need to take a nap, but that'll mess my sleep up again. Kind of sucks. So I'm going to rest here on the couch and try not to fall asleep or throw up. Mommy's got to go. Mommy can't stay all day. No, Mommy can't stay all day, baby. So she is wanting me to sleep here. Every time I go to leave, she jumps up to go with me. Yes, Mommy's not leaving yet. Mommy's not leaving yet. So, I've taken this baby. I've taken some refrigerated, we buy in the gallon of the French roast store-bought coffee, but it was too bland. I know I was complaining about how bitter and nasty it was earlier, but mints and stuff, I like it. It was too bland. I took like 8 ounces of it, poured it, blended it together, decided I needed better. So I used one of my Kerry cups. Other one I said was too bitter. Did 6 ounces, very strong, cold setting, poured it in there. It tastes way better. But I decided I want ice cream. So it's in there blending right now, and I put 1 tablespoon of the Chat Zero white chocolate because I won't be having it next month except maybe on Easter Day. And I will also be using some Chat Zero syrup on top, this caramel one, if I have any. I'll show you when it's all done because this girl is having me some salted caramel coffee ice cream. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not gonna eat it. I am a texture person, and it is weak, and it tastes like, I don't know, like melted frozen-y ice. Like, the texture is horrible. It's not ice cream. So that does not make good ice cream, just letting everyone know. Definitely not Keto Chow. Nothing like Keto Chow.